Miss.Melodie, I know.
I don't know either. It does that for me though with like your stuff. It always.
Okay, how do
I have to type in Taako Gaming, and it doesn't matter like what app it is either. Like, I'll be on Twitter and I have to type in Taako, and I'll be on Twitch and I have to type in Taako Gaming, like your full thingy, and it just like won't ever let me. I'm seeing what Nite turned all my names to. He set up my stream for me.
Items. How do I fix us again? How do I make us so that I can move?
Okay, so there's like a little Wi-Fi towery thing. It's like on the very, very bottom. Okay. There's a symbol right next to that. It's like a bunch of people. If you click that, it'll pop up this like menu in the top right corner. And then under my name is a little slider that will say control position. Or you control position.
Oh god, my blanket.
I saw that, your blanket. You just went naked for a second. Not naked. Like you mean like you have clothes on, but you just took your jacket off for a minute.
Okay, guys. Mel's on brand with one eye today, and that's
Thank
okay.
You. I put my spooky contacts in on Taako side.
All right. Hopefully this is good for both of us. Oh, I just know it's kind of rough right now, but that's okay. That's because we have bad internet. Let's go.
Okay, you get moved over here. I thought I had a second microphone. Where did my second microphone go? There you go.
No.
You also get a little microphone.
Yay!
Does that mean they're missing an eye for real? Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Kenji said, I'm here to say howdy. I should probably go to sleep. Kenji, go to bed. It's like, what, 1 a.m. over there? Go to bed. Or else.
Yeah, go to bed.
Threat.
Okie dokie. Would you like a blanket?
How do I get a blanket?
I'll give you a blanket.
I took off some of my assets because I was worried my model wouldn't load in correctly. So I took like my wings off and stuff.
No. Okay, here we go.
So I feel like... Whoa. Wait, that's so cute.
Okay, let me... What the heck? Why is it on you in a weird way? Okay. Okay then. Okay. Whatever. How do I unpin it? Wait. Unlock thy model, please! Ah, god damn it. Okay. Wait.
No.
I take it from thee. What do you mean?
They're not allowed. Hi, Skulls! Welcome in! Oh my god, I'm trying to pop out YouTube chat right now, and I keep getting little notifications from TikTok. It says, I'm here. Hi, I have bad Wi-Fi. I'm here because I can be. I appreciate that.
We also have bad Wi-Fi.
I also have bad Wi-Fi too. I feel. You're totally chilling. I appreciate you being in YouTube chat.
Okay.
Let me get
awesome.
YouTube
Now we
OBS.
both have blankets.
Yay! Cozy! My voice is a little shot right now. I was just screaming this morning, so...
Yikes.
Fun screaming. I decided that I hate myself and I was gonna go play pickleball at 9 in the morning.
Dang, you're really into that.
I've been enjoying it so much. I'm going crazy. It's been really fun.
I'm glad you're having fun.
Thank you. Skull says, same, I'm in bed. Kenji should also be in bed right now. And then Mel said, you both look so cozy. And Kenji said 9 a.m. is too early. No, I know.
Cozy vibes only.
Hey AJ, welcome in. Who is my friend? This is Taako Gaming, the coolest person you will ever meet. Here, I'll give you Taako's TikTok at Taako Gaming.
Okay. Where's my okay. Let me know when we're ready to get started and I will start the intro.
Yes, I am ready whenever you're ready.
I swear, I get so embarrassed every time I start the intro.
No, you're gonna do so good.
I don't know, man. I always fuck it up. Cozy, Mel.
Cozy. Wait, what did Mel said? I had to grab my comfy so I could be cozy. Wait, I have a fluffy blanket with me too. We could all be cozy.
Cozy. You know what? I'm gonna put this chat up here.
Okay, there we go.
That just seems better up here.
I also have Cheetos in my pocket. I should take those out. They're a little crinkly. You know when you're just trying to set your bed cover and it just keeps coming out from every corner? Yes, I hate that. I hate like doing the bed sheets because it's like I can't keep the corners down.
Oh man, you should try living with Marm. Marm's so large in stature, just so tall that whenever we lay down for bed, one of the things just always, like, in the morning, the covers are gone on their side of the bed. It's crazy.
They're a cover stealer?
Yeah, no, not even the covers, like the bed sheets. The bed sheets are off on their side of the bed.
Marm?
Because we both roll.
Yeah.
But I'm tiny, so I don't make much rolling.
Taako, being 6 foot tall is not tiny.
I mean, I'm the smallest in my family. I'm only 6'7".
Mm-hmm.
And Mom's like, I don't know, 3'5". Being that tall is crazy.
I know. That's okay. We can't all be tall like you. Hey Byron, welcome in.
Ken, you said I was gonna be... He expected me to be a freaking blanket stealer. Sometimes I am, but sometimes I run hot, and so I don't wear blankets at all.
The only thing Taako steals is hearts. We want.
Okay.
Skull says, I think it's a 2-person bed and my feet reach the bottom. Wait, are you also really tall? Do we just have a ton of tall people in chat?
I guess.
Mel said my spouse is a blanket stealer. We had to get 2 separate weighted blankets to go over our comforter to share. That's the way to go. 2 separate blankets. Kenji said, I can't sleep without a blanket. Oh, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
No. I used to be like that too. I used to not be able to sleep without a blanket, but at some point I was just like, hey, demons, just take me. Like, if you're gonna yank me out of bed, at least make me cold, you know? Because sometimes it be really hard and really hot out here.
Valid. Oh, my friend wanted to see your podcast, so I am gonna go text a link to her.
Okay. Well, it's gonna be edited anyways.
I know. Well, she was like, send me a link after you guys like have your episode out, and I was like, you know, you could watch this live. Wink, wink.
Yeah. It's less. I don't know. It's more bad reading. Bad grammar, bad reading. Yeah. Hard to listen to live. But we're here.
I just really badly misread Kenji's comment. I thought that said I wanted to fuck that Metatite.
I looked at it and all I saw was I wanted fuck Metatite.
Okay.
And I swear, I'm glad I read that wrong.
Okay. Kenji, please, no fucking Pokemon.
Yeah, that's overboard.
Hiya, boy. Hi, Getaway.
Instead.
Getaway said I'm a Metatite? A Mennonite. Wait. We're talking about the Pokemon Metatite? Oh my god. Skull says he's taller than his mother and his sister. How tall is that? Give it to us in American units, please. Or we'll convert. Oh, Getaway said, oh, I thought you guys were talking about the religion. Mennonite. No, I'm so sorry. We're talking about the Pokemon. I'm sorry. Oh, man, I feel so bad now. Kenji, look what you did. Kenji, this is all your fault.
Oh, I'm crying. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Okay.
Do you just put in the daily nuggy thing? Oh, okay, so Haruka, it's a redeem. So there's like a little, looks like a little spear thingy in the corner of chat. If you click that, there's a redeem called Daily Nuggy. And then that will give you your daily angel nuggy and your dippin' sauce of the day. Getaway said, I used to be a VTuber. I'm so sorry.
It's so funny. Oh, you're reading from the other places. Got you. I was like, I'm hearing things that I'm not getting all the chats that you're getting. I don't know what's
No,
wrong
I'm
with me.
sorry. I don't know how to combine everything. So I have like 3 different chats open. I have TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch open.
Okay. Well, I did send you that one link. Just it's okay that you use it. Just don't put it on your screen.
Okay. Yeah.
There's
I'm
that
totally...
one app that you can combine things with, but
yeah.
you're not allowed to put it up on stream.
Okay, that makes so much sense.
That's why the person who made that video got banned. Got banned off of Twitch because he was like showing the chat on all the platforms, and I guess that's against TOS.
Yeah, no, that's so bad. Yeah. Getaway just said, do you guys do YouTube? Yeah, I'm also streaming to YouTube right now. But
I'm not streaming to YouTube.
Well, but you can follow Taako on YouTube and subscribe to her channel. And then you can see the edited podcast, and you can see shorts, and you can see more of Taco's beautiful face and voice, and you can see Marm.
No.
Did you just choke when I said you can see Marm?
Yeah. No one's allowed to see Marm. Marm is my
Okay, never
nugget.
mind. You're not allowed to see Marm, but you can see Taako.
If you
Skull
see
says
a
I'm on YouTube.
if you see a green-haired VTuber, no, you didn't.
Yeah, no, you didn't. Yay,
you didn't.
Haruka! You got the redeem. Let's go. And you got Chipotle mayo, which I just ate some Chipotle mayo, or not Chipotle mayo. Spicy mayo. I just had spicy mayo.
Ooh, so that's sriracha mayo, right?
Yes. I had leftover sushis. Getaway said, do you guys want to do a collab someday? I mainly collab with like friends and stuff. Yes.
I'll fucking do it.
Yeah, Taako will fucking do it.
I'll collab with anybody. Anywhere,
I'm nervous though.
anytime. Just kidding.
I'm shy. We gotta be. I have to know that you like weirdos like me, and we have to have that little vibe.
Yeah, I will do it. And if you're mean, I'm gonna just end it. I'm just gonna beep.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, Taco's.
But so
Taako
you have to
would
be
like,
nice.
fuck you. Yeah. Otherwise, if you're not nice to Taako, I'll come for you. I'll beat you up.
Oh shit!
And it won't be in an enjoyable way either. I'll beat you up in a mean way that you don't enjoy.
Daddy Kenji, I know you're fucking weird.
Also, Big Shy Guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm not sure if you're at work right now, but if you are, thank you for keeping us in your pocket.
Oh,
Kenji said, stop, help. Kenji, what's your safe word?
Yeah, what's your safe word, Daddy?
No. That was wild.
Uh. D&D, I don't have D&D for another month.
No.
And can I tell you something?
Yes,
My
tell me.
DM left me with like a life-altering choice for my month break.
No.
Yeah. Either I stay a drow and be hunted by these people that are trying to take my powers, or I turn into a fucking spider human.
Ooh.
But my character loves herself. Like, way too much. So, I don't know.
That's a hard choice.
Oh, so you're a swinger, daddy.
Wait, what did Kenji
Pineapple?
say? Pineapple. Kenji. Okay.
Kenji.
Kinky.
That's fucking kinky as hell.
That is actually really kinky. Big Sugar says, I love D&D. I play D&D every Sunday. Oh, yay! Oh, you're getting ready to go to D&D. Hell yeah.
We need
Getaway
to do
also
a
plays
D&D
D&D.
thing. I want
Yeah.
to do a D&D thing. If only Marm would get his shit ready.
Yeah, Marm, get your shit ready. Play D&D.
God damn it, Mom.
Goku said, what's this about? But when we were just talking about, we were making fun of Kenji. But if you want a general insight into what the stream is, this is Taako's podcast, and Taako will talk more about it whenever she does her intro.
Oh, shit. Oh, I was just waiting to know when we were ready.
Perfect segue.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Oh, shit. I forget the script. Shit, I forgot. Okay. I'm embarrassed. Okay. Welcome, one and all.
You got
I feel
this.
so dumb. Sorry, Mel.
No, I'm so excited.
Welcome. Today. Oh wait, shit, fuck. Fuck. Okay. Let's scrap. Take 2. I really forgot how to just introduce myself because this is completely different without Marm.
Wait, I'm so sorry. I got a really funny question in TikTok. It says, quick question. Are you guys femboys?
Oh yeah, I'm not Femister boys.
I mean, no,
Daddy?
but you can call me a good boy and I won't complain.
Oh yeah, good boy, Mel.
Thanks, mommy.
Yeah.
I do know a femboy. I know a femboy VTuber. If you want links.
Oh my god, Carlos, this is the first time you've been here in like months, and that's what you
Wait.
do to me.
Where's Carlos?
Carlos just redeemed mommy mode, so
Carlos,
my intro
thank
will
you.
be more mommy mode.
Thank you, Carlos.
Okay. Okay, let's get started then.
Oh, Carlos is in
Hello.
TikTok chat. I'm sorry, Carlos. Give me the link. Okay.
Also, hi, Kaden. Welcome back to the boring US of A. All right.
Oh, welcome back, Kaden.
All right. Wait, give me a second. I gotta adjust my mic.
Bubblegum said, I guess being a femboy VTuber is dangerous. It is. You'll get a ton of fans. Everybody will simp for you.
Oh yeah. All right. Let's fucking get started, okay?
Okay, let's get started. I'm so ready.
Mommy voice starts now. Hello, and welcome to today's episode of...
You're doing so good. That was so hot.
Oh, sorry. I just couldn't do it. Okay. Hello, and welcome to today's episode of Spectral and Spice, where we talk about everything not very nice. Today... Oh, shit! Really, Kaden? Really?
What did
No.
Kaden do?
Taako speaks. You're not gonna make me do that. I refuse. I'm gonna refund you after. This is professional podcasting.
Wait, I'm so sorry, Taco. I just got a comment on TikTok asking if you can call them a good girl.
All right, I'll do it. Good girl.
Damn, that was hot. Okay.
Okay. As you can tell, we've been having a great time right now with my guest because Marm is gone and working. This is my guest of the next 3 hours. Miss.Melodie, aka Mel.
Hi, that's me.
They are a very cool, awesome, kind, and amazing VTuber streamer. You want to tell everybody about yourselves?
Hello. My name is Mel. My pronouns are they, them. And I'm in love with Taako Gaming, and I'm gonna steal her from Marm. But yeah, I play a lot of different games. I'm a new gamer. I just started gaming 2 years ago, and my whole thing is that I play new games on stream. So if that sounds entertaining, you can be like, "Hey bitch, play Peak," and I'll probably play Peak with you, or like any other game. So that's it.
So
That's
you
my
like
elevator
being
pitch.
bullied.
Where did I just read from Kenji? LMAO, I thought you called me a furry? I mean, you do want to fuck Meditite. Oh my god,
all the bad things are happening.
Thank you so much for the
I'll never get to do
100
this.
bits.
Doogie doogie dum dum, doogie doogie dum. Doogie doogie dum dum, doogie doogie dum. Sorry, I just got 200 bits. Thank you, Weird Then, for the 200 bits. But that was like, only I could hear that because I turned off all the alerts.
Oh no, did Sloth get to you?
Now dance. I did dance. Okay. Alright.
Okay, you ready?
Let's get this. Okay, we gotta do it. Alright, we have limited time. Alright. So, welcome again to Spectral and Spice, where we talk about everything not very nice. And we have Mel here, and this week we are talking about haunted houses and just typical spooks. I have a little spiel as per usual to get us in the mood, and then we can start chatting and yapping. All right, it's literally so short. Okay. Have you ever... Wait, why did I moan?
Do it again, I didn't hear it.
I went, I went, have you ever... Okay. Okay. Have you ever heard small creaks around the house at night? Have you ever heard your name being called in the dead of night, knowing you're all alone? Have you ever felt like you were being watched in your own home? These are only a few instances that may indicate that you live in a house that's already been occupied by the paranormal. Today, we will do a deep dive into classic haunted house stories, as well as share our own. That was really, really short.
That was
really
so
short.
good. I love that.
Thank you. Anyways, Mel, we were talking earlier and you told me that you had some haunted house experiences, and I kind of want to get into that before we deep dive into Reddit encounters.
Okay.
Tell me your scariest ones.
I have so many. So I used to live not only in a haunted house, but in a entirely haunted neighborhood. And I mean, this shit was very crazy. So I grew up in this house and it was just constantly scary. the first instance that I remember is I was sitting in the kitchen. We had this like little like island basically that like came off the wall with these 2 tall stools, and I was sitting in the left one. I was like very young, like probably like 7 or 8, pouring myself a glass of like Sprite, and my mom was cooking, and all of a sudden I hear a little girl's voice, and the voice is like talking to me and my mom, and it's like, "Hi, what are you doing?" Immediately after, there's a man's voice that says, "Rye, don't talk to them," and a third voice in a different language. And my mom stops cooking. She has like spatula in hand, turns around, looks at me, and I look at her, and we both completely freeze. And that was the moment that I realized, hey, there's other people here. And after that, it just started escalating. It got to the point where I would wake up in the middle of the night and I would see shadows in my doorway, like tall 6-foot figures, completely pitch black, outlined in red and white, just hovering in my doorway. I was completely unable to shower at night or even step foot in the bathroom, because I'm a night showerer. Like I love my night showers. I shower in the dark most of the time, and I used to do this as a kid too. And I went into this bathroom one day. I had my hand on the faucet, like about to turn the shower on, and all of a sudden I heard a man's voice right over my shoulder going, "What are you doing?" From then on, I was completely unable to step foot in that bathroom after the sun went down. Anytime I tried to like go in that bathroom, take a shower, or do anything, I would hear voices. My brother, this one time, our cat passed away, and he would get the feeling of like a cat's tongue, like that sandpaper feeling, like licking him in the middle of the night, and it would wake him up. So we used to think it was the ghost of our cat who passed away. But this was just our house. We had what I would consider friendly ghosts. It was not the case for my next door neighbor. Across the street was a family, mom, dad, a little girl my age, a little girl 2 years younger than me, and then 2 babies. And their house was so terrifying. They had a ton of toys in the basement. The basement was like this really cool finished place. It was just like the absolute coolest. There were toys everywhere. There was like Barbie Dream House. There were game consoles. There was just so much cool shit everywhere. So we were always down there hanging out. But then stuff started getting like a little weird. Like we would be playing with like Polly Pockets or Barbies, and my friend had like all of these accessories and toys and had like these Barbie cars. And so we'd be playing with the Barbie cars and then be like, okay, I'm bored. Let's go to a different part of the basement. And we'd start walking away from the car, turn around, and the car would be at our feet.
Okay.
There was...
What you're telling me is they're rich, but they're not moving.
No, they moved. They actually moved.
Okay.
So this is like
Continue.
skipping. This is skipping ahead, but they moved actually. They moved before we did. I moved in 5th grade, and they moved like 2 days before we did. They just like put their house on the market and were gone. Basically.
Damn.
Like it came out of nowhere. Like ours was like a long process of like, yeah, I guess we're probably possibly moving. Theirs was like yeeted the fuck out. So,
Damn.
but like there was like this one time too where we were playing downstairs, and do you guys like remember Guitar Hero? They had like a fake guitar, but it was Cheetah Girls. It was really cool, and it was like leaning against like the wall or something, and the batteries were on the floor. Like you could see the batteries on the floor next to it, and that like back piece that kept the batteries in. And so we all of a sudden we're like playing downstairs and we start hearing music from the guitar, and we turn around, we see the battery on the floor. The batteries are not in the guitar, and we see the buttons going down as it's playing music. But like this house was so scary. They also like loved candles, so there were candles like all over the house, and you would walk into a room and a candle would be lit and no one would like be in there or anything, and you'd be like, okay, like how did this light? Or vice versa, like a candle would be lit, you'd turn around and it would be out and just smoking. It would be really, really creepy. The scariest thing that ever happened to me in this house was we were home alone at my friend's house, and she, for important context, the layout of her floor is there is like a second story, and up on the second story it overlooks like the living room, the kitchen, like basically the whole entire house you can see from this balcony. And so we're sitting in our living room and we're like watching a movie, and it's pretty late at night, and I look up over the TV towards the balcony and I see a man standing there, and I immediately my blood runs cold, like the hairs on my body are standing up on like the back of my neck. I grab my friend and I literally yank her towards the ground on our hands and our knees, drag her behind the couch, and I'm like, we need to get out of here. We need to get out of here right now. So we are crawling, trying to like avoid being in view of the balcony, making our way to the front door, and it is like pretty late at night, and all of a sudden the house alarm starts going off. So we are crawling on our hands and knees, like trying to race to the front door. We finally get to the front door. We swing it open and we run across the street to my house. And we are like crying, like screaming, banging on the door. My brother and my dad open the door and they're like, what the fuck is going on? So we try to say, like, I think there's a man in the house, like someone's in the house, like the alarm's going off. So my brother and my dad like go over there and they're like, there's no one there. Like, what alarm? There's no one there. There's no one in the house. And so we're like freaking the fuck out. So the next morning, I go over to my friend's house to like play, and she opens the door and she is so pale, and I'm looking at her and I'm like, what's wrong? And she's like, did you come back to the house after we left? And I was like, no, why? And she's like, you didn't forget like your toothbrush or anything? Like you didn't come back inside the house? And I was like, no. And she's like, so you're not the one who like wrote that message on our wall?
Oh,
and
no.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about right now? So she takes me upstairs, and the first bedroom on the left, right under the light switch, it looks like someone scratched in the walls like a get out in this like really thin, creepy handwriting.
Oh, bro, I'm so scared. I don't want to be in my house alone.
Bro, I'm sorry. Okay, that's my last one. But
my scary stories are nowhere near yours. Oh my god,
dude, I used to like hear voices and shit like as a kid, but apparently like my grandma was like really sensitive to like paranormal stuff, so I fully believe in ghosts. I've had like outside experiences too. Like I was telling you a little bit about my like hotel ghost story. That one's really short, but yeah, it was creepy. But I go back to that house as an adult sometimes. Like every now and a great while, I'm in the area and I drive a little bit out of my way to see my old house, and it's cool. Like my dad made the playground in the back, and it's a pretty house. And I'll just like pull up outside and I'll step in the lawn basically, and I'll like low-key like sneak into the backyard because I'm like, is my playground that my dad built still there? But I always say hi to the ghost. I'm like, hey, like I'm X years old now. I just graduated college. Hi, my ghost friends. Which is probably
okay,
like,
but
really
that's
goofy.
so cute.
I do that though. I'll like, because I'm pretty sure the little girl, I'm pretty sure her name's Rye. So I will go back to the house and I'll be like, "Hi Rye, I graduated high school. Hi Rye, I graduated college. Hi Rye, I did this." Like, I don't know why. I don't know why I do it. I still do it though.
Okay, when the ghosts take over, just like the AI apocalypse, you're gonna be safe because you're at least nice to ghosts.
I do like ghosts. I think they are very, very cool. But like, even when, this isn't like a haunted house per se, but even when my like grandma passed away, my mom went to go see her, and my dad was like, me and my brother were really, really young, and so my dad was watching us, and he had a dream where his like mother-in-law visited him and was like, "You need to come over right now, like you need to go see your wife and come to the hospital." So my dad like packed us up and started driving over to the hospital, and my grandma passed away. So they're like, "Oh man, she like visited and was like, hey, you need to get here." So I feel like a lot of people in my family are just like sensitive to the ghosties.
My dad's side is sensitive, but I also had a similar thing when someone passed away, but it kind of ties into both like ghosts and sleep paralysis and like people coming into your dreams to tell you things, because it was my aunt who had like pancreatic cancer, and the night that she died, I had a sleep paralysis moment, and I saw, it's okay, so like I was sleeping in my room on my side, and close to my side of the bed, my mom was sleeping over because she was saying goodbye.
Yeah.
My side of the bed had a mirror, not exactly in front of it, but in the corner. And I woke up to a sleep paralysis episode, and there was a black figure standing there. And every time I would blink, it would come closer, and I was so scared. I thought I was gonna die. But then at the last second, I felt something kiss my forehead, and then I fell back from sleeping on my side, and I was like, "Oh, so this is my aunt," because like I wasn't scared anymore.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So yeah, that. I didn't expect to tell that one because it wasn't really a haunted house story. It was just like
it's
family.
still a ghost story though. That's actually, I kind of love that though. Like that feels like she was saying goodbye.
She showed up in my dreams another time, but like that's for another time.
Yeah.
I don't have that many scary stories. I had like an experience that may or may not be haunted house related, but it was like me going down the stairs one night to get a cup of water, and when you go down the stairs and you look and you do like a 90-degree turn, you'll see a mirror, or not a mirror, a window to the outside, and it's completely pitch black, so it kind of like looks like a mirror where you could see everything really accurately. And as I was turning to go downstairs, I look at the mirror or the window, and there was like, okay, think about like a regular blanket ghost and how that looks.
Yeah.
I saw it pass behind me.
Oh my god. In the mirror?
Yeah, like from the window. Like the window, it was so dark because it was nighttime.
Yeah.
That you could see the reflection of everything because it's bright on the inside. I just turned on the light. And as I was looking at the window, I could clearly see like a blanket ghost looking thing literally go like step quickly behind me into the kitchen. And I was like, okay, so I'm not gonna get a drink anymore. I'm gonna go back upstairs. And I ran up the stairs.
I would also run upstairs, be like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah. that's it. But like your scary stories are so much scarier because if I heard a voice and followed by another voice talking to me, I would throw up and like leave the house. I'd throw up everywhere. I
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to hold it.
Like, I just remember completely freezing and like looking at my mom and my mom looking at me. And so, like, I've actually shared these stories before on a different horror podcast because, like, I forget how it came to be. But my mom was like, hey, do you remember that moment in the kitchen where, like, we heard those voices? And I looked at her and I was like, yes? Like, that wasn't just, like, in my head because we had, like, never talked about it after that until, like, a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it's weird how you just randomly, like, sometimes people just randomly talk about it, and you're like, oh my god, yeah, yes, I remember. I don't know why we haven't talked about this.
Yeah.
Again, like sooner.
Yeah, like even just like thinking about this too. Hey Jamie, welcome in. I just like, I don't know, like I started remembering more and more. Jamie, thank you for the follow. I thought you were already following, my friend. Like when we were thinking about this, I was like trying to brainstorm stories, and I'm like, okay, I remember the Cheetah Girls guitar, I remember the candle, I remember like a couple other things, and then I was talking about it, and it's like, as I was talking about it, I was like, oh my god, I remember oh shit, I just said his name. That's okay. I remember my brother, like telling me about like the cat and like all these other details that were like started to come back into my head, and I'm like, damn, I remember these now.
Yeah, that's crazy. You guys must have been living on like really bad land.
Yeah. Well, my parents used to joke that they're like, yeah, you know, this house used to be built on a burial ground. But I think they were saying that because I used to be like obsessed with the Poltergeist movies growing up. And that was like the premise of those movies. So I don't know why, but it was like my house and my neighbor's house were just so creepy. And I didn't really like go into anybody else's houses, so like I don't know if that's like the case with everybody else, but that was the case with our two houses. And my neighbors did just like straight up and leave. And like
I would understand though, because that's freaking scary as shit.
Yeah.
I bet they were going through some things that they didn't even tell you guys.
Yeah, no, I bet. I 100% believe it. Especially like because I had 4 kids under the age of like 10. Like I would yeet out of there too. I'd go so far away.
Yeah.
Skull says, can I share my ghost haunting experiences? Yes. Tell us in the comments. What you should do?
Yeah, tell us in the comments. Tell us. Go to spectralandspice@gmail.com and send me something.
Yes, and there is also a subreddit for this podcast that you can share your scary stories to.
Yeah, I don't have it. I don't have anything in there yet except for one clip, but please do. I want to hear people's scary stories. The reason I even started this project is because I love it when podcasts get like scary stories directly from the people who are listening, and that's what I want. I want some listener stories. Sorry.
No, that's okay. I just tried to grab my water bottle and it was squeaky. Oh, sorry, I just interrupted.
No. It's fine. It's bound to happen. I do it all the time. It's just the type of media we're in. We can't see each other. And we're just kind of waiting.
I know. But yeah. I wait to hear your beautiful voice.
Okay. Oh, but here, I'll tell you my aunt's story because my grandparents' house in the Philippines was super haunted.
Yeah.
And like I said, my dad's side of the family is really sensitive. But I feel like I'm literally the opposite, where I'm a repellent, because other than the 2 things, I've never had anything else happen to me. And I'm happy about it. I usually, like, even when I was when I slept over my aunt's house, I felt like I was immune to all the demons, and I was like, heh, fuck you, demons, you can't get me. Okay, so here I had to write it down because I'm really bad at telling stories without reading them. Like, I'm better at writing than reading.
Yeah.
Or, like, than recalling.
I think I'm the opposite. I think I'm better at telling stories and, like, writing them down and then reading them.
Sorry, Jaime. There is no redeems during the, specifically this, show. I turned off the alerts so I can hear them, but I can't. No one can see them.
Aw, that's valid.
Okay, so
we do have. So Rocky and TikTok said I was in a hotel and the elevator stopped on the second floor, but I was going to the first floor. Didn't wait. And you didn't press like the button by accident or anything? I've also been trapped in an elevator.
Oh my god. I feel like I have too.
Yeah, I got trapped in one of those really creepy old one-person elevators where you like pull the grate across.
Oh no, the way I would just like, I would just throw up everywhere and be like, this is your mess to clean up.
Oh, I was sobbing and screaming because like my phone died, and I had to be rescued by the fire department. I have videos of this too before my phone died. If you ever want to see them, but know that my shitty ex is in the videos.
Oh, yuck!
Yeah.
That's me throwing up.
Good.
That's me throwing up on your shitty ex.
Good.
Just know that past you is safe and past shitty ex is covered in vomit. Anyways, okay, here's my aunt's story because I wrote it down and it's short, but then after that we could kind of dive into the actual Reddit stories.
Yay.
Okay, so this is my aunt's story. In the Philippines, my dad's side of the family owned a house that was known to be haunted. Most Filipinos, especially in the provinces, which are really rural, are very superstitious because there's so many woods, you know, it's just like in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, so my grandmother was no exception. A medium once visited her house and told her that it was filled with spirits, both good and bad, and also inside and outside. In addition to the spirits that seemed to linger within their property, my grandma would also set aside little portions of food in these plastic, like the toy plates, for tea parties, and she'd put food in there for the little dwarves and fae who the medium told her protected them from the bad spirits.
Oh, wait, like an offering?
Yeah.
Oh,
She would leave them dinner like every night, and by the morning they'd be gone.
They were gone? Oh.
Yeah.
Did she leave them inside the house?
Yeah, by the kitchen. Okay, so like Filipino houses don't have as much, like they're more ventilation because it is a tropical place and a developing country, so not everyone was able to afford air conditioning, and it was back then, so too, before air conditioning. So the kitchen would usually be like open-ish.
Yeah.
Like there'd be like an open part, so ventilation wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
So she'd leave it out there in the kitchen, and in the morning they'd be gone. But however, not everyone was given the peace of mind. Like, that was the fun stuff. Most of the stuff that happened that were bad happened to the children. My aunts, I think they have like 8 brothers and sisters. My aunts would hear their voices being called out at night, but when they listened to it closely, they could hear that it was coming from the ground. mind you that the floors were made of cement, and we don't usually have basements in the Philippines. And then when they heard this, they went to my grandpa, who let them sleep over, but my grandpa didn't really believe them. So he switched places with them and laid down on the ground to see if he could hear something. At first, when he was listening for it, he didn't hear anything. But as he was drifting off to sleep, he started hearing the whispering. It was like a deep voice calling out his daughters by name. Like they knew their names.
By name? Wait,
Yeah. From the ground.
If it's Faye, though, that's so bad if a Faye knows your name.
Oh, well. Yeah. Like, it was kind of crazy because he had to press his ears to the ground to hear it more clearly.
Oh
and
my god.
It was indeed saying their name.
Oh, I have goosebumps.
And when they left that house, we have a belief that duendes, like Filipino duendes, they live in these knolls, like these underground little hills. And when they left the house, a giant one formed, like in the middle of their living room. It touched the ceiling. And people to this day, they say when they drive around at night, it looks like there's a dark figure walking around the premises that is guarding the house, like standing outside the door.
Oh my god. Dude, I have goosebumps.
Yeah, that house is kind of crazy, but that's okay. We're out of there now. Everyone's good. I think.
So do you think it was like ghost haunting, or do you think it was like a poltergeist, or was it Faye? What do you think it was?
I think it was a mix of everything. Like, they used to hear digging at night.
Oh.
Yeah. So they thought, a lot of people thought that there was probably like a Japanese something or other treasure there because we were occupied by the Japanese at some point. And I don't know, people have theories, but it was a lot of things. My aunt and uncle witnessed this old lady with really long nails coming towards their house and poking her long fingernails through the little holes in the door, and also asking for my dad. So
Holy shit.
it was kind of crazy. It was
oh my god.
freaky. Yeah. Filipino stuff, Filipino ghost stories, I feel like are on another level. Like crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. That I don't have a lot of ghost experiences myself, but I like to think it's because they all hate me and I'm stinky. I'm stinky to ghosts. They're like, P.U., get out of here.
They're probably just like, nah. She gonna kick my ass if I try to haunt her.
Yeah, my farts are deadly to the ghosts. I go,
natural farts are ghost repellent.
yeah.
Maybe we should like bottle your farts and then we can sell them.
Yeah. Oh, but then they'll die too. Like everyone else would have to fumigate the house afterwards. Oh shit. My farts instead of sage.
Smart.
Smart. Taako farts. Amazing. Okay.
Oh my god.
Alright, so let's actually get into the meat and potatoes of our haunted stories. Okay, I'll go first because we have 7 stories today, and you have 3 and I have 4, and the last one's a surprise.
Okay, I'm excited.
Yeah. Okay, this one, first story is called, I'd like to hear everyone's thoughts about this. It's from r/paranormal, and we got permission from the new normal 93. All right, so let's get started. I can't. Ugh. Blah blah. Okay. Hey friends. I've never shared this story to anyone else besides close friends and family, for fear of being told I was out of my mind. I found this page and decided I wanted to hear everyone's thoughts on it, so here goes nothing. In the winter of 2004, my family moved us up from Florida to a place in Winterport, Maine. I was only 11 at the time, but these events took place over a span of almost 12 years. To summarize, the house they bought had been bought and sold like 4 times in a span of like 5 years. It was on the marsh stream, so running water. This house was weird. It was boxy and not terribly attractive on the outside or inside. It had a basement and upstairs, and the basement in particular was not a friendly place. It always felt so cold and often like I was being watched by something cold and predatory. Things escalated over time, and as we renovated, things would start happening. Things would go missing, doors would slam, sudden cold, sad feelings, and even seeing a dark-bodied apparition with a weird hat that looked like a fedora, kind of. Hatman. This sort of thing happened for many years, and to be honest, when we moved in that house, there was some kind of altar in the basement. I don't think it was black magic or whatever, but Dad got rid of it anyway. Now, to be fair, there was a lot of domestic violence and abuse that happened in that house because of my father, so negative energy was rampant. There were times that we could hear what sounded like someone walking up and down the stairs, and the basement door slamming. Weird. But things escalated when my father died in the house suddenly. And that's when things got scary. I went into the basement and I got scratched on the back of the shoulder. Twice. I took showers in the upstairs bathroom and there were handprints in the steam on the mirror. They were huge, sort of like my father's. Bear in mind that the first time it happened, I thoroughly cleaned the mirror, and then it happened again. Weirder still, twice my phone flew off my bedstand table. Sorry. Twice my phone flew off my bedstand table to the opposite wall. And then the next day, I couldn't believe it. There were recordings that sounded guttural and pretty much not understandable. I didn't put them there. I have no idea where they came from. The recordings were so creepy, and one of them almost sounded like someone was saying, and then remind me, or something. Like I said, guttural and weird. Also, one time, my fiance and I were at bed at night, just laying there, and in the next room over, my brother was playing Xbox Live with a headset on. I know for a fact it wasn't him pranking me because I could hear him in a Black Ops match the whole time. While we were laying there chatting, all of a sudden, our bedroom door almost began rattling off its hinges, like someone was pounding on a door for like 10 seconds straight. That was terrifying. Not to mention, the sound of someone walking up and down the stairs escalated to what sounded like someone stomping. Sorry, I can't read. To what sounded like someone stomping heavily up and down the stairs, sometimes all night long when no one else was home. Also, my fiance and I blessed the house after the door incident. So we opened all the windows and all doors starting at the basement and working up, while chanting and casting herbs and salt around. As we worked our way up the stairs, we found it very hard to breathe, and my husband got pushed from behind, nearly falling down the stairs. After we pushed through and finished, the house felt lighter. It felt better. It didn't feel cold, sad, and hostile. Until 3 days later. One time, I walked into the basement to get something from the deep freezer, and suddenly, I had that feeling like I was being watched. The air was cold and eerily still, and I tried to tell myself that my imagination and I tried to tell myself that was my imagination since I'd not seen or heard anything in 3 days. But when I turned to go back upstairs, there was this thing on the ground, and to this day, it is the scariest thing I've encountered. It was on the floor, grayish brown, and so freaking weird looking. Like, not even human, really. It was reaching for my foot. I screamed and ran upstairs, practically shoving my fiance my fiance out of the house. And he was like, "What is wrong? You're pale and freaking out. What happened?" As soon as we stood outside so I could tell him what happened, we literally watched as something the same color walked from one window to the door window and then disappeared. Then he freaked out too. It wasn't 48 hours after that when we moved out and into his parents' house to get away from it. Now, finally, the weirdest thing is that I had never had issues with my cell phone until the haunting escalated. The recordings were left on it, along with pictures of the handprints in the steam, etc. One day, not long after I'd gathered evidence, my phone randomly began to power cycle and fried out, taking all of my evidence with it. Now, I know this is insane, but I swear to you, that is the scariest place on God's green earth. And I've never been back for more than a few minutes at a time. Until the house was sold in 2023. I just kind of want to know what everyone thinks that might be. Thank you so much for your time.
Oh my god. Do you have comments for this one? I really want to know what people think this was.
Yeah, give me a second.
Especially like if the grayish thing that like reached for his foot.
Yeah. I saw that and I was like, oh, what the fuck?
No, I know. I'm like, I already with like the handprint on the mirror and shit like that. I was like, okay, that might be like the ghost of his dad. And then I got to like the grayish thing on the ground, and I'm like, okay, that's probably not his dad. That might be like a demon or some shit.
Okay, there's this like, there's this person who commented something really strange. They said, it's just common inorganic beings. There's more of them on our planet than there is of organic life.
What?
They're called the allies in the books of Carlos Castaneda. That is, once you stand up to them and get them to stop pranking you, they teach you magic. I don't think that's what's happening here.
I don't
I
think...
think they were talking about the brown grayish thing, but I don't think that's the right thing.
I don't think so either. I got a really funny TikTok comment that I'm assuming is a joke, but just really quick, it says, "My soup fell out of the window and hit my grandma." God damn it. I hate it when my chicken noodle soup falls out the window.
Oh man, I hate when I accidentally trip on my chicken soup and it falls out the window.
Then hits a grandma.
Not the grandma.
I know. Definitely not one of my grandmas, but...
I only have one grandma that's living, but also I had a haunting based off of my dead one. But it was really sweet. It was just like a nanny was tasked to watch over one of my baby cousins back in the day, and this was already after my grandma died. And she went back downstairs after going upstairs to check on the baby, and she was like, "Hey, so like there's already an old woman there." And so I just decided to leave. And she was new, so she never knew anyone in the house. And when someone asked her who it was, she pointed to the picture on the wall of my grandma and grandpa and was like, "Hey, it's that lady." And they're like, "Oh, well, she's dead. So like it can't be her." And after that she quit because she was so scared.
Oh my god, she was looking after them. That's
Yeah.
actually really sweet though.
Yeah, and she was like the first grandchild to be born after
Yeah.
my grandma died, and she was named after my grandma.
Yeah.
So it was really cute. It's one of the stories that I'm like, "Aw, that's not scary. That's amazing."
Yeah.
There's oh, okay. People in the comments are also saying what was there is not the person's father, and that this is associated with something darker, older, and possessive of its space. It could be a dark entity, and it could be also a poltergeist. But
but I feel like poltergeist they at least start off with like moving a lot of stuff and being kind of like little tricksters, I guess.
yeah.
Like I feel like the banging and the stomping is like aggressive for a poltergeist.
Definitely. See, this is why I liked watching the Dead Files, because the medium there, Amy, before they changed her over to like another medium, was really good at explaining what she saw. So she would be really descriptive about what type of entity was in there. And sometimes they were just like elementals, but sometimes they were angry people who were just attached to the house and don't want to leave. And I honestly feel like it was probably their dad.
Yeah. Yeah, like it sounds like the dad too was like not a kind or peaceful person, so it makes sense that when he passed away he would come back as something unrested and vengeful.
Yeah. I think it's just like sometimes when people are going through some really bad emotional trauma, some of that energy gets trapped there, and then it gets stronger
Yeah.
the more you fear it, because like it's kind of feeding off of what your fear.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what most ghosts are, like a manifestation of your energy, and like you kind of fuel whatever ghosts are already in there. So yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
I'm looking through all the other ones. Yeah, they were just they're just saying like, hey, it definitely was a very dark and frightening haunting, and evil, which makes sense, but nobody really knows what the brown gray thing was.
Dang. Okay. That's what I really want to know, is what people thought that might be.
Hey, cat, so like don't look behind me because you're scaring the fuck out of me.
Oh no.
Yeah, she's like on my desk and she's just looking at the door behind me, and I'm not having it.
Yeah, I just checked. My cat is like curled up in a little ball.
Aw, you're lucky.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, good. She's not looking at anything in the corner of the room. She's just asleep.
Good. Yeah, so like this is a really terrifying experience. I'm glad she's out of there. I'm glad they sold the house. I hope whoever gets whoever starts living there like exercises the house because it seems really intense.
Yep. Even though, wait, didn't they say that they did cleanse the house?
They bless the house. It seems like they sage the house with salt and herbs themselves, but sometimes the energy is just so bad that you need a professional, you know?
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Sometimes you need someone with that good energy, that good power. Because not everybody has that kind of power.
Yeah.
Okay. You go next.
Okay, my turn. Also,
Yeah,
Capra, good
your
job catching the Pokemon.
Oh, what'd you get? Wait, what'd you get?
A Pumpkaboo. I'm kind of sad I missed it. Aw.
Okay, that's such a freaking appropriate Pokemon for this cast.
No, yeah, Pokemon Community Game was like, I got you. I know what you want. I know what your viewers want. Here you go, besties. Okay,
Yeah.
this one is called The Night I Learned to Keep My Bedroom Door Closed by the user NoStretch538. Growing up, I wasn't the type to buy into ghost stories or get spooked easily. When I was around 12, I never closed my bedroom door at night. I just didn't like the feeling of being boxed in. The only light in my house came from pin lights in the dining area, all the way across from my room. Not enough to actually light anything on my side of the house, but enough to see shadows if something moved. I was used to seeing darkness at night. I didn't get scared, as I was comfortable in our home. One night, I was awakened by the feeling of something stirring inside my room. Not loud, just sounded like someone was moving nearby. I shifted a little with my eyes still closed and felt whatever it was walking out of the room. I figured it was my mom. I thought, maybe it was almost morning. She usually came into my room around that time to pick out my clothes for school. I didn't really think much of it. But then, I opened my eyes. I saw her there, peeking from the left side of the doorway. I couldn't see her clearly or verify if she was indeed my mom, but the hair length looked like hers. Only one side of her face was caught in the faint light of the dining area, just enough to trace an outline. The rest was hidden in the shadows. Something about her looked off. Her face was way too thin, almost hollow. Same with her arms and her shoulders. Her eye sockets were unnaturally large. My mom was chubby back then, so it didn't add up. We looked at each other for at least 5 seconds. Neither of us moved. I was still trying to see her in the dark and make sense of what I was looking at and why she was peeking at my door like that. She seemed like she was trying to check if I was actually awake or not. At least, that's how I felt it. Then, I finally spoke. Why? No answer. She quickly turned around and left. No footsteps. I waited for the usual clatter from the kitchen, the clinking of silverware that meant she left to start prepping breakfast. But there was only silence. Dead quiet. It took me a few more minutes before the fear actually kicked in. I wasn't sure anymore if that was my mom. That face? That silence? It didn't feel right. I immediately got up and closed the door. Looking back, I like to think it was just my imagination, or at best, a curious but harmless entity that was simply passing through. Whatever it was, I'm glad it didn't stick around any longer that night. Since then, closing my bedroom door at night just felt necessary. And that is the end of the story.
Ooh, spooky.
Boom, 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 boom. That could be an obake?
I just googled that while you were reading, and it's like a shapeshifter.
Okay. Wait. Why? I think I got that mixed up with something else. Oh, it's a class of yokai.
Yeah.
Oh.
The thing is, this is in the Philippines and not Hawaii or Japan. Well, it could be. I mean, we were occupied by Japan for a little bit, so you never know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's so funny that this person was like, it couldn't have been my mom because she was fat.
I also read that line and I was like, what? Bro.
Hey, so lighting can do that. But also, yeah, if it wasn't talking back when she was... Okay, so the actual translation, it was in Tagalog, what they said, which was bakit. But that literally has such a wide meaning. It means literally why, but what they were saying was like, why, what's up?
Oh.
When they were asking, like, hey.
Yeah, no,
yes?
that's a lot
like,
of
yes?
context.
Yeah, so yeah, that one's scary because it was in the dark and someone's peeking at you.
Yes, I also thought that was scary. As I was reading it, I was like, oh shit, I was not mentally prepared to be like freaked out.
Okay. Like one of my fears is something I used to scare myself with was imagining, someone knocking on your door and it's a ghost, but instead of there nothing being there, when you open the door, it's like this ugly woman with like big eyes who's just like smiling at you. Oh,
creepy.
That's my fear. Like something actually being there and it being really terrifying as opposed to nothing being there.
Yeah. That is so valid though, because I would freak the fuck out if I thought I heard my mom open my eyes and there's like a lady staring at me. And what's worse is I'm like blind, so I wouldn't have my glasses on and I'd be like, is that my mom? Who is that?
It's giving me Lights Out vibes and also like Coraline mom vibes for some reason.
Yeah. What is this VTuber outfit? Oh, Speed, hello. We're in blankets right now. We're being cozy. These are our fluffy, cozy blankets.
Yeah.
I hope you like them. I think they're cute.
Yeah, that was scary. I'm hoping to get more Filipino stories later that I will self-translate to the best of my ability.
Yay!
But yeah, that one's scary. All right, this next one is kind of funny. It's lighter, and hopefully people like it. It's so funny. Yay. It's by a deleted user, so I'm just decided to grab it from our paranormal because who's gonna tell me no?
Yeah.
Deleted user. He's gonna come back from the grave and
fuck you, deleted user.
Yeah.
Also,
you lost your right.
Also, hi Luna! Welcome in! Luna says 2 cute VTubers on one scene. That's one of my friends, one of my IRL friends.
Oh my gosh, Luna!
Hello.
Hi. Hiya.
Oh, Speed says, I need a blanket too. I gotta go get one to unfreeze. Yes. I have a blanket on right now, like IRL too. I'm like, this requires cozy.
Oh. That happened to me, but it turned out to be my sleepwalking cousin I thought was a ghost, and I may or not have accidentally kicked them in the stomach. Yo. Bye, Huggies.
Caprog.
Bye, Shuggies.
Bye, Big
Okay,
Shaggers. Have fun at D&D.
I will tell you that happened to me too. It happened in Christmas. So my cousin got in a fight with her dad after a Christmas party, and I already had gotten to sleep, so I was cozy up in bed. And my door opens in the middle of the night, and I'm half asleep. So I'm like, what the heck was that? And I just see this girl with a white dress and black hair covering her eyes and face coming closer to me, and my inner monologue was like, what do I do? The ring girl's here. I'm about to die. What should I do? Like, but I was also half asleep.
Yeah.
So,
oh man.
I just turned around. And I was like, okay. Hopefully, if I ignore her, she'll just leave me alone. But then she gets in bed with me. And I'm like, oh my god. I'm gonna die. She's coming for me. And so I turn around and fight or flight literally like kicked in because I was half conscious. And I guess my half asleep reaction is to fight. And so I start shaking the ghost girl that was next to me. And then I realized it was my cousin, and she was wearing her really light gray hoodie.
Oh my god.
And then I saw the eagle sign on it from our school.
Oh my god.
And she was crying because she had just gotten in like an argument with her dad, so she wasn't happy. And I was just shaking her. Oh,
she was probably like,
then,
I just want to get sleep. And you're like, who the fuck are you, you ghost? I banished thee.
Be gone! Be gone! And then I saw it, and I didn't even speak to her. I just turned around and went back to sleep.
Oh my god.
Weird. That was a weird moment. But okay. Anyway, sorry. I keep getting
no,
off
that's the
track.
best part.
Okay. Okay. Here's the next one. It's called "My Ghost is Straight Up Trolling Me," by deleted user 3 years ago from r/paranormal. First and foremost, I'm completely serious when I make this post. I'm guaranteed my house is 100% haunted. I've seen faucets turning on, and when I go to check, there's no one there to turn it on. Doors randomly close on their own, and the typical paranormal stuff. But what's most surprising is, I think the ghost haunting my house plays on my PS4. One time, I booted up my console to see Fall Guys randomly downloaded on my PS4, and I never ever play Fall Guys.
Oh my god.
I deleted the game, but after a few days, the game somehow downloaded again. Sometimes I boot up certain games only to realize an area has already been cleared, or I've already made some sort of progress that I shouldn't have. And no, I did not get hacked, because there are clear signs of the house being haunted, as I already mentioned. Also, one time, I went to the shower, and once I came out of it, someone wrote, LOL on the bathroom mirror while no one was at my house. I feel like the ghost haunting me is some kind of a troll or immature teenager. And that's it. It was a really short post.
Dude, I want a gamer ghost girlfriend. That sounds so great. I'll just like stop playing games at the hard boss fights and just like leave it to my ghost girlfriend to fight for me when I come back.
It's so funny though, because it's like, why would it must have been like a kid though, because who would write LOLOL on the in the Steam on the bathroom mirror?
I would write like LOLOL small pee. If I was a ghost.
Small pee. Bruh.
That's actually what the full message said, but deleted user was embarrassed. So
yeah. I would have written GG's. But there were a lot of comments here, of course, being like, hey, I don't think this is a ghost. I think someone's living in your house.
Oh my god. Yeah.
But they responded with like, "Hey, my house doesn't have any hiding spots, so I don't think so."
Yeah. No crawl spaces or attic or anything. Creepy.
And they also said something about how they went to PS4 to customer service to see what's happened, and apparently there was no hacks or anything. So it's either some ghost or non-ghost coming into their room and
yeah.
and messing with them. People also said, "Hey, check for carbon monoxide in your house."
Oh my god.
And they updated us to tell us that they did, and there were no problems. So
my
it's not
God.
that either.
Coprock just said, I feel like this Redditor poster was smoking the devil's lettuce.
Okay, as a devil's lettuce inhale, well, no, I don't smoke, but as a devil's lettuce salad eater, I don't think I would mistake ghosts, or like I don't think I would black out to the point where I would be like, "Oh my god, what happened? My game's been played."
Oh my god.
Especially, oh, I think they also said, wait, let me see. I think they said they also didn't do drugs or smoke. So, I think they're 17. That's what happened. That's why. They're like, I'm 17. I'm 17. I don't do drugs or smoke, or not smoke, or drink.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
And someone was like, "Hey, it's okay. It's okay to say you play Fall Guys." And they were like, "I really don't play Fall Guys. I'm more worried about people being mean to me for saying I play Fortnite, which I do." I'm like, "Hey, Fortnite's cool. Fortnite's still fun."
That is fair. I'm sorry. I just realized. So on my TikTok stream, I have like a little thing. It's like a fan ranking. I think you probably know this. But I have the little fan ranking turned on, so it shows like the username and the profile picture of your like top fan for the stream. And I just got a bunch of comments that are like, "What's that emote that says Gooner on your stream? What is a Gooner from Speed?" And I was like, what are you talking about? And then I just looked at my TikTok stream, and my top viewer for this stream, their username is Gooner, and they have like a really goofy like smiley profile picture.
Oh man, you got a Gooner as a fan? Crazy.
I know. I don't think Speed, I don't think the definition is appropriate to say on stream. I don't think sorry. I don't think I can tell you without getting banned by like
just
TikTok
Urban
TOS.
Dictionary it.
Yeah, go into incognito and Urban Dictionary it. It's dirty.
I do think that Cop Rock is right, and probably his parents are trolling him.
Yeah.
Maybe his dad was like, I wanna play some games, but didn't wanna be like, "Hey, so can I use your PS4?"
Yeah.
His dad is a avid Fall Guys player.
Oh my god, that would be so funny. I feel like oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
One day he just comes in, it's his dad playing Fall Guys, and be like, "No, you didn't see anything.
Yeah.
I'm a ghost."
Wavy says, "Win Taako, win Mel. Thank you."
Win?
It's a W. Capital W.
Oh, W?
Capital W.
W.
With extra.
I'm what Taako?
What Taako? What Mel?
Wah.
Wah. Okay. Okay.
Your turn.
My turn. Okay. This one is called I Live in a Haunted House. ... By Status Candidate 4417.
Oh shit.
28
All
days
the extra
ago.
dots.
Yeah, there's like 5. It's not even an ellipses.
5?
That is how long of a dot this is.
Right.
Okay, mentally prepare. So my house was built in the 1920s and the garage in the 80s. But before that, it was a rabbit hutch. In the 1940s, a little boy choked and died in the basement. Most of my family has lived there since the 1960s. My great-great-uncle Jack built the house, and my great-grandparents moved there in the 60s. I'll start with my father's story. When he was little, whenever he came over to see his grandparents, he would go downstairs to play because that's where all the toys were. My great-grandma ran a daycare. Sometimes, things would be in weird places, or it just felt like something was watching you. One day, my father spent the night downstairs. As he was getting ready for bed, he feels, once again, something watching him. He ignores it, turns off the lights, and goes to bed. Around midnight, all of a sudden, the bathroom light clicks on and then off. And he hears running. He looks around to see no one, but then he hears it again. Then he heard it, a little laugh. He tells it to go away, and the light clicks off and on. My father refused to go down there for a very long time after that. Fast forward to when I lived there with my parents and siblings. My bedroom is in the basement. One day after school, I'm home alone downstairs doing homework. One of my dogs is downstairs with me. All of a sudden, he starts to growl at something and runs upstairs as if he's afraid. I thought it was weird, but I really needed to get my math homework done. Not that AP Calc. Suddenly, the bathroom light clicks on. I'm confused, but I go to click it off. Right as I go to click it off, I hear a little giggle, kind of like come from the corner. I ran up. Did you like my giggle?
The way you giggle is like
Thank you.
low key.
It
was low key. It was low key like like almost moaning, but I love it. Go ahead.
I didn't mean for it to be a moan. I meant for it to be like a hee hee laugh. I'm sorry, Chad. I didn't mean to moan during our ghost story. It was unintentional. You're welcome. Anyways, I ran upstairs and called my dad, saying I need to move because I'm never coming back to this house again. He comes home and takes me downstairs, and the light is on again. He turns it off and tells me the little boy is just playing and just to ignore it. Then he tells me that the garage, which is really creepy, does similar things. My dad has a business he operates in the garage. One day, while he was working, the door opens and then closes. Lights turned on and off multiple times. Then, the TV, which hasn't worked since the 90s and has no remote, just turns off and starts playing The Simpsons. I think they meant on. Just turns on and starts playing The Simpsons. Tools wouldn't be in their right spot, but when you look again, they're there, looking brand new. Things would just be knocked over. It's creepy. The worst part is that we are tearing down the garage and building a new house on top. That house is going to be haunted as fuck. My mother said weird things were going on in the basement too. She hears voices where our washer and dryer is, right next to the space underneath the stairs. She said she's seen things watching her underneath it. We also have a family ranch where 10 generations of my family have lived. We see dead family members walking around. Things have grabbed my shoulder and whispered my name. Footsteps. Again, weird and scary. Finally, my father and I have this weird thing. We dream of dead people. Most, I don't know. One, I kinda do. My great-great-grandfather. He tells me oddly specific stuff no one else would know. My father dreamed of his uncle telling him he died in a car accident. He woke up and he found out he actually did. So weird and spooky stuff. If you have any questions, just ask. Bo, 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 bo. That was the end.
Ooh,
Hi, Yuka.
okay.
Welcome in.
Okay, first of all, I just want to say that dad is like a mean guy. Like, he got scared because of the same exact thing, and then he goes to his child and is like, nah, it's just the kid ghost being funny.
Yeah, no, I thought that was hypocritical. I'm like, didn't he just say that his dad has not been down into the basement because he heard the same ghost, like, giggling and being weird? And then to his son, he's like, yeah, I know I was scared of the ghost and I haven't been down there in 20 years, but you go down there. Ignore that.
No, you're fine, you're fine.
I think that's weird.
Yeah, that dad needs to be nicer.
Yeah. Maybe the little boy ghost was like so sad that the dad wouldn't play with him that now he's like asking the son. So he's like, hee, come play with me. Your dad's mean. Mm-hmm. He's been avoiding me for 25 years. I don't know what the time frame is, but like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I got you. But yeah, it's like no matter what, I think they'll be haunted forever. It's just a haunted house, and they keep rebuilding.
I know.
Why would you do that?
Like, okay, if you know, because one of the first sentences was like, a little boy died here, and then we like built a house on top of where he died. Like, why would you do that? You're setting yourself up to be haunted forever. Like, the little boy ghost is probably that little boy who died.
Mm-hmm. What if the uncle... Well, they never said if the boy ghost was related to them. So what if the uncle did it to trap his son or something? Because the uncle did build the house in the 60s.
Yeah. Wait. Let's see. No, the little boy died in the 40s.
Yeah.
So, and then the family moved in the 50s. Or no, then they built the house in the 60s.
Yeah, but they've had the house since the 1930s, so I'm like confused at the timeline. Why was there a random boy there? And if it was not a random boy, are they family? Like,
oh, no, I see what you mean, because it says the house was built in the 20s, but his great uncle built the house, but they didn't move in until the 60s.
Maybe they rebuilt it.
That could be. I'm also a little confused by the timeline.
Yeah. They were kind of confusing. Well, it used to be a rabbit hutch, so maybe when it was still a rabbit hutch, or like, I don't know. I feel like it was rebuilt a bunch of times.
Yeah. It does sound like they did a lot of like renovations and stuff, so that makes sense.
And that's their own damn fault. Stop doing that.
Yeah. Get new property that's not haunted.
Oh, but there are new properties and they're still haunted.
True.
That's even worse, I think.
How did they know it was a kid? I don't know. That's just what they said. They just said that a little boy died there at the very opening, like the second sentence is that there was a little boy who died in the basement of the house.
Maybe the giggle was boyish.
Yeah, no, it is.
What if it was like what if it was like I'm trying to, and okay, I think maybe in addition to their house being haunted, I think they're just sensitive people because him and his dad can see dead people.
Yeah,
So,
no, definitely they are some type of oh shit, what is
sensitive?
yeah, I can't, there's a word for it where you like can dream and you have that like paranormal connection, and I can't think of what it is.
Astral projection? I don't know.
I don't know if this is astral projection, but they definitely, yeah, both him and his dad being able to like see spirits, especially in the dream world, is like something big.
I feel like I used to have really prophetic dreams as a kid. I would have nightmares and they would all be like Bible based. And there was one time where I saw Jesus 3 times, except it wasn't Jesus.
Oh my god.
And yeah, no. And he was like outside my house on this cloud, like a nimbus cloud. But it was kind of like a stage cloud where you could see the ropes hanging off it, like that was
cloud
floating on. It was weird. It was a fake cloud.
Yeah, fuck that cloud, imposter.
Yeah, and I said, "Fuck that Jesus too." I was like, "No."
Yeah.
Please.
Fuck that cloud. Fuck that fake Jesus. Fuck that fake cloud.
Okay.
Hi Trent, welcome in. Hi country, welcome in. Trent said, "Damn, what the heck? I'm scared of what I'm hearing." I'm sorry. Wait, that's kind of the point, though.
Spooky.
Yes.
Yeah. Spooky cast.
Yes.
Spooky pod.
Spoopy.
Okay. Here is my next one. Alright. It's called My Personal Experiences by Zombie Squinks. It's from r/on haunted houses, and it's from 8 days ago. So this is fairly recent.
Yeah, that's new. Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Kelly. Yeah. I'm yeah, I fucked that up right away.
That was cute though. I loved your little
I always do that.
I love it.
Just for you though.
Yay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm fairly certain a ghost has been clinging to me since I was a child. Sorry. I've had weird experiences throughout my life, but I had the most activity whenever I'd go over either of my... But I had the most activity... I can't read. But I had the most activity when I'd go... But I literally have started this over. And I cut them all out too.
No, they're so good. Can I have like an outtake video of all of your little like cute noises?
Like
yes,
I'll do it for you.
Yes.
Mine. But I had the most activity when I'd go over to either of my grandparents' houses. I was around 9 years old, and my paternal grandpa would work nights for the city. So when we were at their house, it would be my grandma, my older brother, me, and my younger sister. One night, I was sitting out in the living room watching TV, and I heard someone run up the stairs. My grandma had MS, so her room was on the first floor, which was where everyone else was when it happened. I tried to dismiss it, but shortly after I heard the shower upstairs turn on. I went upstairs and turned it off and came back downstairs and continued watching TV. About half an hour later, the exact same thing happened. I got really freaked out and made my brother deal with it, then went in the room with everyone else. But then it started happening at my maternal grandparents' house. A little backstory on her house specifically. It was built in the 1800s and was one of the first houses in the area at that time. We found previous documents and blueprints showing blueprints on the house showing at one point it was a makeshift doctor's office. It started off kind of simple, hearing random shifting noises coming from the other room, and when I would check, nothing was amiss. But I would always get that feeling that I was either being watched or someone was directly behind me, no matter where I was in the house. I was home I was home alone once. I was 10 at the time, and I made the mistake of looking into the mirror. At first, I thought I saw someone behind me, and out of fear, I looked away fast. I gained the courage to look again, and this time, my reflection was off. Not like super distorted, it just didn't look like me. The activity seemed to stop for a few years, but then I moved in at 16. That's when I started getting the worst activity. My bedroom was a room that was later added onto the house. It was an attic room above the kitchen, and I had a staircase that led right into the kitchen. Every single night between 2 and 3 a.m., it would sound like there was a group of people in the kitchen talking. Sometimes I could make out family members' voices. But the worst was when I would hear my brother or grandma call up to me, only for me to check and find that no one was there. The kitchen was pitch black. My boyfriend got to experience it as well. One day, he had come over to wait for me to get off work, and no one else was home, so he was hanging out in my room. He said he heard the front door open and heard my mom and my grandma come in. He went downstairs to say hi, and no one was there. About 10 minutes later, my mom came home. I ended up moving in with my boyfriend during the pandemic, and things seemed to stop for a while. About a year into me living there, things picked up again. There is one room in the house that I don't like because of it. I've seen a dark figure standing in the middle of the room on several occasions. There have also been times where I'm in the bathroom and the door will open, sometimes with force. Sometimes it's one of my cats, but I still always check, and a good amount of times there was absolutely no one there. About a week ago, I was taking a nap, and my cat was laying with me as she usually does. She woke me up by what initially sounded like a loud and painful yowl. I got up thinking I was laying on her or something, and she kept yowling. However, it sounded more defensive. Girl, can you get off my freaking desk, please? Thank you. Sorry. However, it sounded more defensive. She kept staring at the corner of my bed, where the pillows are. I moved her from the spot she was in and was petting her, and a few minutes later, she was chilled out. That is, until she looked above my head and started growling again. I've told my experiences to people before, and I've gotten a lot of mixed reactions, but there are way too many encounters for it just to be a weird coincidence. That's it.
Oh my god.
This one definitely feels like it's attached to her and no one else.
Yeah. Well, what about her boyfriend though? Because your boyfriend also experienced it.
I feel like I don't think this is a ghost. I feel like it's a mimic.
Dude, I was thinking that too.
Yeah. It's scary. I think mimics are so scary.
Yeah.
Have you seen those things on TikTok?
Have I what?
Have you seen those videos on TikTok where it's like they're taking a video of them in front of their door and someone's knocking on it, and it's like, hey, open the door, it's your mom, open the fucking door. But
no? Oh my
they're
god,
like,
I think
hey,
that freaked me out.
Yeah, they're like texting their mom and being like, hey, so I'm not home yet, just stay in there and I'll be home in like 15 minutes.
Oh,
creepy.
that's terrifying.
It's also like, have you heard that 2-sentence horror story?
I've
it's
heard
like-
of 2-sentence horror stories. In
Well,
in
there's
general.
one. Yeah, there's one that's really freaky. It's like, I was about to go downstairs. Oh, girl, are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Oh no, that's the rain. It's raining.
Oh shit.
Okay, let me find that 2-sentence horror story. 2-sentence horror story. Here. Okay, I'll find it.
Caprack
Okay,
says
I hear-
mimics
I
are a
hear.
type of ghost. I believe it. They're in phasmophobia.
Ah, okay. Okay, here's the 2-sentence scary story. Oh my god, it's raining so hard. It's raining so hard right now.
Damn.
Hey. One night, I was in my room. Oh wait, one night as I was in my room, my mom called me from the kitchen down the hall. As I walked down the hall, I'm pulled into a closet and a hand is clasped over my mouth to silence me. Shh, I heard it too, my mom whispers into my ear.
Oh my god. I forgot it was 2 sentences. I was waiting for the rest.
Yeah, no. That's it.
Oh, it's freaky.
It's back when I was more sensitized to scary stuff, that freaked me the fuck out.
No, that is valid. That's freaky.
Yeah, it's a 2-sentence scary story.
Wait, that was it? Yeah. That
Yeah.
was my reaction.
Yeah. But yeah, I think this is definitely a mimic, and it's
Yeah.
following her. But apparently the cat can see it, and it's behind her.
Oh, it's so freaky.
Oh. Yeah. That's scary.
Yeah.
Because it started off just like ghosty, and then it started mimicking her family members. So
Yeah. That's why I think it's a mimic too. I'm like, I don't know, dude. I can't even think of words. That freaked me out. The mimicking the family members just really freaked me out.
yeah. Ugh. Throw up. I hate mimics. I hate anything that talks. If I hear anything talk to me and I'm alone, no. Bye.
Yeah.
No.
Caprick says
I'm out of here with a trail of throw up.
good.
Just
Caprick said
my
mimics aren't a stalker type of ghost. I'm confused. Maybe.
well, okay. I listen to a lot of like different TikToks. There's this TikTok person, and she has a mimic that's been kind of following her in her house, and it mimics her husband. Sometimes it mimics her too. And like there's like quote unquote footage of her walking around, and then you'll see the back of a person's head, and all of a sudden it's not there. So maybe there are some mimics that are like, hey, I want to hunt. So we'll see. We'll see. Definitely check her out though. I think her name is like Morgan Lambert.
Okay. That sounds scary though.
Yeah, don't watch it if you're scary. Oh, Morg.
Yeah.
West Virginia.
What did Yuka say? Yuka said just had an amazing. Oh, fuck. Wait, I have family members who were home and I locked them out. One second.
Oh no. No, go ahead. While Mel is preoccupied, I will entertain you with nothing. Hi, my name is Taako, and I like to have fun. I didn't hear the knock. Crazy. Someone talk to me, guys. I'm alone. Hey, Cop Rock, what's up? I'm boring. Can you tell me why you love Mel? Tell me all the reasons. Oh no, there's a ghost controlling Mel's VTuber.
I'm sorry, I'm back.
No, you're good. You're good. All right. Yes, Mimic. Now it's your turn.
Okay, my
Last
turn.
story. Last story, except for the one that I have prepared for all of us.
Yeah, the surprise one. Okay, let's do it. Okay. I need a deep breath. This one is called I Think My House is Haunted, from r/haunted houses, posted 2 months ago by Trinonly. Trinonlyy. And it says, there we go. Okay, sorry. I'm like trying to sit back comfortably again. I've lived in my house for the past 12 years. When I was a kid, a little kid, my best friend and I found a seashell under my bed that had writing on it. The writing read, "Ted is dead under your bed." Of course, being the kids we were, we freaked out and forgot about it. The shell disappeared afterwards, even after moving bedrooms. Up until recently, we hadn't talked about it. She moved in with us about a year ago, and we've been experiencing some odd things that we believe are related to this Ted character. Lights flickering in the room that the shell was found in, even after changing the light bulb, hearing little footsteps or sounds of a presence in the house, even when nobody is home. Lights turning off, feeling someone behind you, objects moving by themselves. In parentheses, a bowl was in my friend's room and it suddenly moved to the kitchen sink when she hadn't moved it, and her door was locked. The lid to the bathroom garbage was randomly opening too. We closed it and joked that it was Ted, but then it kept opening when we spoke of him. Whenever we talk about Ted or the house being haunted, weird things always happen. My dog acts abnormal when we're experiencing these things as well. These things haven't only been happening after she moved in, though. We have just been experiencing similar things on our own throughout the years since we found the shell. Just today, my best friend and I were walking on our back deck at 3 a.m. We were just chilling when we saw a light turn off in the house. We thought it was my mom, but she wasn't there when we looked inside. Then, a weird light started shining into the corner of the deck, turning on and off. It sounded like there was someone outside for a split second, but after further investigation, we found nobody there. This post is getting a little long, so I'll wrap it up, but a few more things to note, or a few more things to add. Oh, I read that wrong. My friend and I both experienced a black figure outside our window. We sleep on different floors. It seemed to look into the upper floor window before falling down and then looking into the bottom floor window. One last thing to add. My friend told me she heard devilish screeching noises from outside, like something dying. Are we crazy or is something actually going on? Edit. A few things have been happening since this post. After I posted this, I was looking up things on Google to get rid of a ghost. I came across a phrase that the article told me to say. I said it out loud and immediately got a near painful chill running through my body. I could account this being scared or paranoid, but usually when that happens, it's just a slight chill. Me and my friend have also been getting random scratches on our body. A bunch of scratches in different directions that seemingly come from nothing. I've also been hearing what sounds like a little girl saying, "Hello?" a few times in the past few days. The ghost's presence feels stronger than it did before, and there's been opening and closing of doors in the house without the windows being open. Any advice is helpful. That is the end.
Oh my god. I think that there's a curse on their house or something.
Yup. That's freaky.
Like, Ted, I feel is like a demonic presence, probably.
Yeah. That's what I'm wondering, if it's like the name of a demon or something, or I don't know.
Yeah. Probably like someone, it's either someone cursed them, like in the house, someone like decided to put a little seashell there with a curse on it, and then whoever found it first would be,
Yeah.
I don't know, haunted by it?
Yep. They're definitely haunted.
Because, like, why is there a figure outside of their windows jumping from upstairs to downstairs watching them? That's freaky.
That is also what I thought was really weird, because they're on different floors. So imagine being like on like the second floor or something, and you look out your window and you see like a person there. Like how? First of all, and like what the fuck? Second of all?
I hate it. I just don't like things looking into my room, like into my house.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I was a kid, it was a huge irrational fear of mine. When I was younger, I would think that there were eyes that would show up on the tiny windows in my house.
Yeah.
So I would never look at mirrors, first of all. Second of all, I would have my blankets up to my head if I was alone in my room, and if I was alone in my room and the windows were open, because we had frosted windows in the Philippines, but you could open them slightly. It was weird because they didn't open all the way, and they opened to the side, kind of like a door. So it was scary because you could see through the slits, and it was like, what if an eye was? I imagined like the Scooby-Doo eyes.
Oh my
looking
god.
back at me.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I was always scared of things like that. I was this is TMI, but like I was picking at some loose skin, or like a scab. I don't know what it was, but it was like a weird callus on my foot, and it hurts now. It's like burning.
No. That's so bad.
I don't know what I did.
Grab a Band-Aid.
I need to. I just gotta find it
Yeah.
first. But yeah, that's scary. I don't like stuff like that, like curses. Ugh. And why did the friend move into their house? I guess they're like high schoolers / college people.
I don't know. I don't know either. Like, I can't tell how old they are, because like Sorry, I literally just thought I heard a noise. Because like it
Nice.
says that they're still living with their mom, and I'm like, okay, it could be like a generational house. They could be younger, but like the friends moving in, like I just have no idea.
Yeah, my guess is their mom's still there, but it's kind of like a college house because
Yeah,
they might be trying to save money because they're hanging out at 3 a.m. That's kind of weird
yeah.
if it's not like college age. Eh,
I mean, I hang out
maybe.
at 3 a.m. sometimes.
Yeah, but with people like outside your house, just like chilling. Okay.
I'm gonna leave an earbud out though in case I need to.
Yeah,
quickly
no
mute
worries, no
everything.
worries. Yeah. Get on that one ear action just in case there's ghosts in your house.
Exactly. Gotta listen.
Can you imagine someone there being ghosts in your house and like we're on this podcast and they go Mel right in your ear?
That'd be kind of hot though. I'd be like, damn, they really
Oh.
listen good.
Mel.
Damn. I hope they sound like that. On Taco Stream, Mel is missing an eye. I know. I do that anytime I collab. Yeah. I've been missing an eye lately.
That's weird. That's weird. I wish it didn't do that.
Yeah.
Is it because you have a lot of masks? Like it...
I don't know. Like, I have the... Maybe if I got rid of, like, the halo and my little hair clips, it would.
I feel like it should be fine without it. I think it's probably everyone else because I know I edit a lot of my VTuber color for my hair.
Yeah.
On here. So I know I have a lot of those like mask type stuff on my person.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's probably just a thing. I don't know.
Fair.
Okay, but are you ready for the last one?
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay, this one is so funny. The last story of the day is a surprise one. And it's a surprise for more than one reason. Because it's not from r/paranormal or r/haunted house or r/paranormal encounters. It's from r/AITAH.
Oh, no way. A ghost story in Ada. Let's go.
And it's okay. So like it's by Hooded Banana. It's from 3 months ago, and it was actually deleted from a AITAH.
I hope this is the ex-boyfriend one so bad.
It is.
Yes. Oh my god, let's go.
Oh my god, you heard it. Yes. Oh my god, this is so amazing.
I love this one. Oh my god, I'm so ready. I love this one so much.
Okay. This is called Am I the asshole for faking a haunted house to get my boyfriend to move out because he refused to leave after we broke up? I, 28 female, broke up with my boyfriend Steve, 31 male, 6 months ago. We had been living together, and after the breakup, I gave him plenty of time to find a new place. He kept saying things like, I just need a little more time. The market's crazy. And I can't find a place that allows ferrets. He doesn't have a ferret. I don't know why he said that. Fast forward to month 6. And this man is still leaving beard trimmings in the sink and playing Skyrim until 3 a.m. I was losing it. So, naturally, I decided to haunt my own apartment. It started small, whispers through the vents, flickering lights. I bought an old porcelain doll from Facebook Marketplace and moved it to different locations every night. I whispered, "Get out, Steven," into my phone, slowed it down 800%, and made it play from inside the walls via a Bluetooth speaker. I even got my friend who does special effects makeup to pretend to be a Victorian child ghost in the hallway mirror. Steve started to lose sleep. He saged the place, bought holy water, started talking to the doll like it was real. Then, one night, he packed a bag, looked at me dead in the eyes, and said, "The spirits have chosen you. I can't fight them anymore." And he left. He's now living with his sister. I've reclaimed my space. The doll is in my closet, and sometimes I still whisper at it for fun. Now, here's where it gets spicy. Steve found out it was me. My friend posted behind the scenes pics of the ghost makeup on her Instagram. He saw it and messaged me with a very long paragraph calling me a manipulative monster with a flair for the a manipulative monster with a flair for the theatrical, which honestly was kind of flattering. My friends are divided. Half say I'm a genius and deserve a Netflix deal. The other half say I should have just kicked him out the normal way and that gaslighting via ghost might be ethically questionable. So, am I the asshole for faking a full-on haunting to evict my emotionally clingy ex?
No. He had 6 months to get the fuck out.
Yeah, for
This is
real.
An artistic masterpiece. Like, this is
No.
so creative and just beautifully executed. Like, yes, traumatize your freeloader ex. You won't get the fuck out. Do it.
This is a genius move because I, in my 31 years of life, would never have thought of doing this ever.
I know. Oh my god,
They're,
Copper
like,
says,
goated.
you know, you could have done an eviction notice instead. Nah, where's the fun? Where's the
Yeah.
imagination?
Plus, like, what if he's on the lease? Like, what if he is subletting or something like that? That's yucky.
Oh, that's true too. Yeah, and you don't want to break
But if he,
lease.
yeah, if he left, then it's like maybe he broke off the lease and was like, I don't want to be here anymore. Bye.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's better than escalating it, to be honest, because eviction notices, it costs money.
Yeah.
Don't, like, you have to do so much work because you have to have a lawyer. But this one, all you need is a Bluetooth speaker and some creativity.
I know. I thought that was so funny. And a porcelain doll off of Facebook.
Yeah. No. Sorry. I'm in love with this person.
I know. I'll move in.
Yeah.
I'll take over his lease.
I don't like that a 31-year-old male is less responsible than this 28-year-old. Like, why can't you find a freaking house by yourself? You're 31.
Stop playing
do you
that
not have a job?
Skyrim and start apartment hunting.
Ugh. Yeah, this guy's nasty. At first he made me so mad because I'm like, you're not dating anymore. You don't even want to look at each other. At this point, you're just annoying each other. And why are you staying here? Gross. Yep. Like,
Yeah, no, I agree with it.
Mm-hmm. If
Especially
this was me,
for 6 months.
Yeah. If this was me, it wouldn't be haunting. It would be like a true crime.
Oh man. Yeah, that's so fair though. I can't even imagine being stuck with your ex for 6 months after you break up.
Yeah. Ugh. Like, especially if it was a bad breakup.
Yeah.
And he could have lived with his sister like any time.
Why didn't he just do that then?
Right? He, like, apparently it took a haunting to get him to move out with his sister. That means his sister's house was available for
This
all
whole time.
6 months. Yeah.
That's
it wasn't
so
that
wild.
difficult. The way I would be shaking this man by his neck.
I know, and being like, get out of my home. Leave.
Yeah. Yeah. But Hooded Banana, the best Redditor ever. I love her. I love her so much.
Literally such an icon.
Yeah. But yeah, that was it. That's all the stories for today. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Ew, I don't know why I said it like that. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Was that better?
Yeah, you sounded hot both times, but maybe do it again
shit.
for good measure in like a really sexy voice.
Okay. I hope everyone enjoyed it.
I enjoyed myself.
I'm glad you were here. This was so fun. I want to do it again.
I would love that. That'd be so fun. I like hanging out with you.
Yeah, I love hanging out with you too. Yeah. We should plan more of these. Pick more topics, please.
Okay, I need to go back in your list. In your list.
Also add some if you want to, like haunted hotels and shit.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I only have one haunted hotel story, but I do like reading these. They are fun.
Yeah. I just got a text from my aunt being like, hey, do you want some frozen bacon, frozen ham, and frozen onion rings?
Yes.
Yes. But I'm busy right now. I'm hanging out with my person.
Future spouse works.
Yeah.
Boyfriend works. Love of your life works. I go by many names.
My daddy.
Yes, baby.
Oh. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here, everybody. I appreciate you, Mal, for having everyone here to join us and tune in. And if you like us, do the things, click the buttons, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
I guess.
That was a great outro.
Oh wait, my outro I think is goodbye, sluts.
Bye, daddy.
Okay. Anyway, that's it for me. I don't know how to stop this.
Just give up. Just give up.
Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.